What's up with you? All right, man. I got a question the other day, man, and he pretty much said that on my boys, he said he broke up with his girl. What should he do next? Should he start dating immediately to try to, get her out of his head? Should he become a man hoe? Should he work extra hard, extra all these long ass hours to try to forget about her like they never existed, or they never were an item? And I'm gonna say this about that, and it's just my personal experience, man. I mean, you can take it how you want to take it, but when you try to when you try not to think about something, you end up thinking about that shit all the time. I don't know how that shit really works. I mean, I don't really understand it, because I done been in that situation too, to where I'm trying not to think about a job or a car or a woman. But when you try not to think about that one thing, this one motherfucking thing you trying not to think about, you think about that shit all the time. Huh? How about that? But anyway, man, the best advice I could give in a situation like that is to say, don't do any of that. Learn how to be alone. Learn how to be self sufficient. Learn how to stand alone. Learn how to do things for yourself by yourself. If you don't know how to cook, go to YouTube and look at some cooking videos, or go to the library and check out some cookbooks, or buy you some cookbooks offline. Learn how to cook, learn how to wash clothes. And when I say wash clothes, you'll be surprised how many young guys don't know how to wash clothes, to where they'll put the colors in there with the whites, and then turn their fucking white tees and they socks pink and blue and shit. Learn how to separate the colors from the whites, and put in a little bleach in the little thing on the wash machine. Pour a little bleach down in there to bleach the whites, not the colors. You want to bleach your colors, man. And so learn how, like I say, learn how to cook, learn how to wash clothes, learn how to iron. Yes, iron your clothes. I can't tell you how many people don't even know how to iron. Know how to vacuum. Learn how to be self-sufficient. If your back start itching, you know how you get a little back itch, and you used to having a woman around to scratch your back. Learn how to get your stinking ass up and walk to a wall. Find a corner of a wall, turn around, back up into it, and rub up against that damn wall and scratch that itch. Learn how to scratch that itch, and now you done scratched that itch, and ain't nobody had to help you. This is what I'm saying. Learn how to do shit like that. Learn how to eat by yourself. Go out to eat by yourself. Go to the movies by yourself. Go to the mall by yourself. Go to the grocery store by yourself. Learn how to be self-sufficient, and learn how to build a life outside of anybody. Not just her. You're teaching yourself to be independent, to not need a woman or not need another human being to survive. That's what I want you to do. You don't need another motherfucker beside you to survive. You can make it on your own. Stop being so dependent on people. Stop being so needy. And once you get rid of that neediness and you start to build yourself up, you really, well, look, it's gonna be some cuss words, and I'm trying to kind of keep it clean. But you really gonna start to look in the mirror, and you're gonna say to yourself, "Self, you was a bad motherfucker. You once were broke down, and now you back on your feet, man. I can respect that. You're gonna be talking to yourself. You ain't gonna be talking to me. See, what you want to do, man. See, okay, basically, we got to start this thing from scratch. So when you get back out there, you'll be a catch. See, you have to constantly keep improving and evolving to become the best version of yourself. So when you get a woman, you won't have that scarcely mindset to where if you got to hold on to her. Like if you lose her, your life is just gonna fall apart, and you got to go back to living a certain way, eating oodles and noodles and eating pork and beans and weenies out the can and all that shit. And so you wanna know that you can survive without her. That's why you build a life outside of her. You build yourself up to where if she happens to step away, you can withstand it. You'll be all right. You'll be okay because you just basically think about your life before her and all of those things that you've learned along the way when you were single, like how to cook, how to clean better, how to wash dishes, how to load a dishwasher, how to wash clothes, how to iron, how to do all of this shit that you learned. You learned all this shit on your own because you got dumped, and so you were kind of forced to learn it. And so now, when she started acting up and shit testing you, you can like I said, you'll think back on that, and you'll have it'll put your mind at ease because you're not in fear of going back to that because you know that you were all right before she came into your life, meaning your new girlfriend. Say you scoop up a new little shooby dooby, you know that you were all right before her. So you don't put up with all them shit tests. You don't go through all that. You don't have that. You just don't tolerate you don't tolerate certain behavior because you know that you can let her go at any moment and you'll survive without you can survive without her. And you will. See what that's gonna do, that's gonna start to build that abundance mindset. So if you go out on a date and she started to shit test, and so you can end the date with no regret because you developed that abundance mindset. See, this is what I'm saying, man. You can listen to anybody you want to, but I'm telling you, like man to man or man to young man, the advice that I would give you. And that's the advice that I would give you, man. Learn how to be alone. That's going to help you down the road. That's going to help you become stronger mentally. You'll be less dependent on people. You'll be less inclined to put up with shit tests because you'll look at it like, I don't have to. So why am I putting up with this shit? I just rather be by my damn self than go through the headache of dealing with all of these hoops she got me jumping through. You know how women can be, man. They can be they can be they can be a piece of work, and so sometimes that shit can give you a headache, and that shit once you think about it, you be like, damn, that shit's stressful. I don't even want to get into that, man. I just rather be alone and chill for right now and focus on my purpose, focus on my job, focus on becoming the best version of myself and moving forward in life. And so you'll be more selective of the women that you do choose to kind of date and just conversate with. You'll have a choice. You'll have a choice. I mean, that's part of that high value male mindset. Like we feel like we can pick who we want to be with and talk to. Like we don't have to settle. We don't have to settle for like something that we don't want. We actually get to choose and say, okay, I choose to spend time with her. I choose to date her. I choose to conversate with her. And so pretty much it. That's pretty much it, man, wrapped up in a nutshell. But like I said, you can choose to listen to any dating coach or any advice you want to get from anybody. You can choose to go your own way. But I'm telling you, that's the advice that I would give you. Learn how to be alone. I hope this video helped you out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Later.